Welcome to our detailed exploration of watermelon and its impact on diabetes. It is almost summer, right? Well, maybe it is summer by the time I publish this video, but I see some of you already, like in my clinic, they're talking about watermelon. So today I am breaking down the scientifically backed benefits and risks associated with consuming this popular, refreshing fruit, especially if you're diabetic. Now, you can find the pertinent articles and the links below in the description of this video, so check them out for more information. I aim to equip all of my diabetics and health-conscious individuals in my clinic with the knowledge to see if they can still enjoy a few things in life, including watermelon, wisely. Now, we're going to highlight not just the do's and don'ts, but also shedding light on often overlooked parts like seeds and rinds. What do you do with them, right? Even for those adhering to low carb or ketogenic diet plan, watermelon is not totally prohibited. You can still have it. It's not entirely off limit. Now, despite its sweet taste, watermelon can be enjoyed in moderation for many people. A small serving of watermelon, such as a cup of diced fruits, contain approximately 11 grams of carbohydrates. See? 11 grams is not that much if you're portioning carefully. Mindfully, you can still savor the refreshing taste of watermelon without disrupting even your keto diet. It is all about balance and ensuring that every carb counts towards your daily limits, which nowadays they allow ketogenic diet up to 50 grams. Some people are more strict, but a lot of people allow up to 50 grams. Especially in the summer, you may need that hydration a little bit, right? Now let's talk about some sweet benefits of watermelon. It is not just a summer fruit favorite for its taste, but it really packs a punch with a lot of health benefits, especially for cardiometabolic health. What is in there? L-citrulline and L-arginine. They are at the core of watermelon's benefits. Two amino acids, L-citrulline and L-arginine. Now, these components are key players in the production of nitric oxide, right? A molecule vital for regulating vascular tone and thus ensuring smooth blood flow. Research indicates that consumption of watermelon and L-citrulline in the watermelon can reduce the blood pressure and improve vascular function, offering a protective shield against cardiovascular disease. You're getting a boost from polyphenols and lycopene, not just amino acids. Watermelon is very rich in polyphenols and carotenoids, especially lycopene, which boasts a range of activities from antioxidants to anti-inflammatory, which is similar things. But lycopene in particular may improve vascular function and contribute to both the primary and secondary prevention of cardiovascular disease. What is primary? Primary prevention is you never had the heart disease. Secondary prevention is you had the heart disease, but you don't want to have more of the heart disease, or you had one heart attack, you don't want to have a second heart attack. That's secondary prevention. But what about the sugar, right? Everybody, what are you, doc? What are you talking about? It's full of sugar. Simple-minded people will say that. Well, it's okay. It's okay to be simple-minded sometimes. The life is too complex, and sometimes it gives you a headache thinking too much. But to give you a little more information, a standard serving of watermelon contains approximately 12 grams of carbohydrates. Now, that is a glycemic load of 5.6, which is still a low glycemic load food if you don't eat a lot. This means that in moderation, watermelon can be a part of a diabetic diet. Now, if you're an extremist, you may not like the moderation word, but I think moderation is the word. If we had that in our lives, we wouldn't even have wars in our lives, right? But people like to be extremists for some reason. Let's rethink the whole watermelon thing. How about seeds and rinds? Everybody likes the juice, right? Well, we often discard them. Watermelon seeds, nobody likes them. Everybody wants seedless watermelon. Rinds, only animals eat them, right? But they have unique benefits, particularly for diabetics. The seeds are not just edible, but they are also nutritious, packed with magnesium, L-citrulline, omega-6 fatty acids, elements crucial for heart health and potentially beneficial in preventing and managing diabetes. Now, the rinds, on the other hand, are lower in sugar, higher in fiber, and contain a lot of L-citrulline, making them an excellent choice for slowing down the sugar absorption and mitigating blood sugar spikes. Despite a lot of benefits, there are some things to be mindful of. Interestingly, watermelon ingestion, which eating watermelon, I call it ingestion, but to be fancy, I guess, has been linked to increased headaches in migraine patients. So sometimes it can trigger migraine, and you'll be like, where did that come from? Well, as a factor attributed to possible activation of L-arginine-nitric oxide pathway, because as you know, migraine is nothing more than a vasodilation of your arteries. So nitric oxide can trigger that. So if you're that person, be cautious. If you're susceptible to migraines and that triggers your migraines, keep an eye on it, see if you are that person. Now, in my practice, in my diabetes practice and my endocrinology practice, I have observed many patients successfully including watermelon in their diet. Now, up to 1 cup a day, half a cup a day, without experiencing adverse effects on their blood sugar levels, because they are doing the right thing overall, holistically. You don't have to eliminate foods in your life, or you don't have to be an extremist with the food to claim your health. You just have to be smart about it. I'm not saying you're an extremist because you're on a keto diet. That is okay. Just don't eliminate the foods, and you can still enjoy certain foods, keeping your limits, staying within your limits. I think extremism happens when you start blaming other people for what they eat. So I think we should not do that. Watermelon, at the end of the day, has a lot of benefits, a great addition to a diabetic's diet when consumed in small amounts. Remember the seeds and rinds and enjoy that refreshing fruit. Thank you for watching. Remember to write some comments, the nice ones, and remember to ask questions. Remember to share your experience, and we'd love to hear all of that. And see us at SugarMDs.com. Share this video. Become a subscriber. Welcome to the family. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far, and I hope you subscribed already. If you didn't, do it. And if you did, watch this video right there. I think that will help you too.